Welcome to the MyVirtuallife program, where you will spend the semester raising your child and then living your life. This student tutorial will walk you through the process of creating a MyVirtuallife login and password, as well as getting started with your MyVirtuallife course. To begin the registration process, you will navigate to www.myvirtuallife.com. To begin the registration process, you will click First Time User. On this screen, you will see a link to register your access code and establish your login name and password. Select Register. This is a license agreement page. Simply scroll down and select I accept. You will now begin the 3 steps required to complete the registration process. The first is to create access information. So you will either select yes, I have a Pearson account if you already have a Pearson login and password, or you will select no. In this particular example, I do not have a Pearson login and password, so I'm going to select no, which will allow me to create one. Now you'll be prompted to create a login name. You want to create a login that will be something that you can easily remember. We often recommend using your email address as your login name. Also, your login name must be at least 4 characters. Once you've typed in your login name, you'll check availability to make sure that it's a valid login that you can use. Once you've created an acceptable login name, you'll now create your unique password. It's important to note that your password cannot be the same as your login name, and also your password must be at least 8 characters, and it must contain at least 1 letter and at least 1 number. From here, you will enter your MyVirtuallife student access code. This is step 2 of the registration process, where you need to input your account information. You'll navigate through the screen and enter your personal information, such as your first name, your last name, and your email address. You'll then select your school, the country that you live in, and your zip code. This is the confirmation page acknowledging that you have successfully registered for MyVirtuallife. You'll receive an email with the confirmation of your login name and password. It's also recommended that you print this page out should you need to reference it for any particular reason. From here, you want to select Login so you can now go into the VirtualLife program and get started. The first time you access your MyVirtuallife course, you will need to set up your MyVirtualChild. To do this, located on the left-hand side, under where it says My Child, select Create Child. Next, you will scroll down and accept the MyVirtuallife license agreement. Now you need to register for your MyVirtuallife course. First, you will enter your gender. Next, you will select your partner's gender. And finally, you will need to enter your instructor's class ID. This information will be provided to you from your instructor. You're ready to set up what you think or expect your child to look like. First, you will select what you think your child's appearance will look like. Now you will select your child's expected skin tone, your child's eye color, and your child's hair color. Your child will take on some of your characteristics. The first thing you will have to answer is your personality type. So you will read the 3 personality types and then select the one which best reflects you. You will think past to when you were in high school, ages 16 through 18, to answer which one is best aligned with your personality. You will then be presented with a 20-question personality quiz. You will read each statement and then choose a number to indicate how often it was true of you between the ages of 16 and 17, or when you were in grades 11 and 12. Finally, you'll be presented with an activity preferences quiz. These 5 questions will ask you to rate yourself on 5 dimensions based on your last 2 years of high school. And now, once you've completed all that work, congratulations. You will give birth to either a virtual baby boy or a virtual baby girl. Once you've created your My Virtual Child, you can begin raising your child. You should also take an opportunity to set up your entity. To set up your entity, this will allow you to complete the MyVirtuallife program. To do this, click on Create My Entity. Accept the license agreement. And similar to when you began the process of raising your child, you will now select your gender. You'll then select your partner's gender. And as you can see at the top of the page, you are presented with the same steps that you had been presented when you were starting your child. So you will determine your appearance, your skin, your eyes, your hair, and then answer the personality quiz, the personality type quiz, and your activity preferences quiz. Thank you for watching this student tutorial regarding the MyVirtuallife program. We hope you enjoy raising your child and then continuing with raising your life. We wish you much success in your course.